Welcome everyone to an arena video. I'm Andrea Mengucci, and this video is sponsored you by Wizards of the Coast and channelfireball.com. I didn't like Mono Red run, but you can play Best of 1. I think Best of 1 Mono Red is good, but not the version I played earlier. Ooh, show. But it's good against everything. I'm very close to Golos. I think it's bad against Golos though, but I don't know. Yeah, this deck looks good indeed. You don't understand Once Upon a Time. I don't understand either. Damn Tatician. I dislike Once Upon a Time a lot. Alright, that's a good end. We're gonna bottom at Teferi. I think Teferi is just not too good right now. It's a fine card to bounce like your things, but in the dark, I think I'd rather go down Golos. Are there any good Magic Mirror decks? Not that I found. Vakuza. Does Mill beat anything aside from Golos? I mean, it is a turn 5 kill combo, so any slow deck it beats. I'm gonna go Once Upon a Time here because if I find the Goose, I'll take it. Maybe to dig Jellyfish. It's not that you don't dig for Jellyfish. It's just that it gives you consistency to go turn 2 Oko, which in fact it did. I mean, the Once Upon a Time did work incredibly right now, I think. Alright, play turn 2 Oko, although we are on the draw. So, funnily enough, that could not be enough. I could also make this a 3/3 no abilities, but I'd rather wait because I have a Wicked Wolf to kill that. Although I only 2 tap lands. Are the adventure cards bugged with Mission's Briefing? The adventure cards are not spells, they are creatures, so you can't flashback with Mission Briefing. Has your interest in the MPL changed your life? Yes, it did. Can I ask against what do you side in Tolsimir normally? I think against decks where you need creatures, removal spells and creatures. For example, against this deck I would. Or Murderous Raider, draw a card. No, doesn't draw a card, it's true. At the MC, there will be 2 cheaters. Surprisingly, David Williams and the Iron Queen there. Alright. So I can't go to Wicked Wolf this turn, unfortunately. So I'm just doing Temple to Scry and then play Once Upon a Time. I could have played Once Upon a Time first, but I think that's fine. Alright, so I'll pass the turn here. I'm probably just making a food instead of playing the Once Upon a Time here. Do you have a Nemesis in the MPL? Yeah, I mean, Ori Duke is, we have a lot of, matches against. We played so many times. We played, 9 or 10 times against. Ethanol, do you want to be censored as well? Tell me. And who else? Siggy. I also played very often against Siggy. He's also one of my nemesis. Alright, so I'm going to play the 5/5 and blocked. That's good. Sig is everyone's nemesis. Yeah, Sig is so good. Alright, I think I'd rather make a food instead of playing Once Upon a Time. Because I just want the tokens because I have a Wicked Wolf now coming in. I could have played Nissa, but I'd rather kill the Edgewell Innkeeper. The Edgewell Innkeeper is definitely good here. Resolve and pass. Now we have a great blocker in the form of Wicked Wolf, which I can block the Lockstruck Beast and suck a food for. And then I can stabilize the game with Nissa. Unless they have another Murderous Raider for Nissa. Or even a Assassin's Trophy. Order of Midnight to get back that one. That's annoying, but that's fine. Resolve. Very good turn for my opponent now. If they attack me for 5, I think I'm going to block. I think 5 damage at this point is very important. And I would lovely trade a counter 5 damage for a food. Why not cast Second Goose? Because I would need a food, so it doesn't make sense. I just pay a forest to cast the Goose instead of paying a food to cast the Goose. Alright, I draw Oko. Alright, what do I do, guys? Okay, so I can play Nissa. Tap a forest and cast Gilded Goose. That's solid, I think. I have then 2 blockers. Yeah, I think that's solid. So I'll play the Nissa. I'll untap that. And then I'll play a Goose. Now I can block a 1/1. And then I can just, the Wicked Wolf, keep in check the Lovestruck Beast. I don't want to play Once Upon a Time now. I think about 4-color Wolves deck. I think it's a nice deck, but it can't really compete, I think, with the other tier 1 deck. But it's obviously the playable deck, like, there's many of them. There's, like, a lot of playable decks right now in Standard. Oh, they have another Murderous Raider. It's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. So they have 2 things here. Handsmith and Swordmaster. Oh, they cast it. Okay, so they draw a card. I think it's okay. Assault. I think it's more risky that you just that the auto tapper sacrifices your food instead of like using other mana. Ooh, that's a good draw. I think I'm gonna play Wicked Wolf on the Edgewall Innkeeper, because this way they don't draw a card off of these Murderous Raiders, and I'm not that afraid of the Order of Midnight. I'm still on 11, so if something happens, I can just Oko it into a 3/3. No, without manually tapping the Gilded Goose to add mana. There was a league where Sigid lost because they did the wrong thing with the Goose. So I think what they're doing is very safe here. Alright, I go to 9. Alright, I cast the Murderous Raider. 2/3 lifelink, I'm not worried about that. Alright, Teferino. What do we do here? I can Teferino bounce the Wicked Wolf next turn. I can also just Oko turn the Order of Midnight into a 3/3. I think that's like the most solid play that I have at my disposal. So I will do that. Boom. And then I pass. I have 2 food here to make these better. Yeah. Yeah, the treasure drain almost makes me want block constructed back. Yeah, Eldraine block would be good. I think Anglu to man, I think block would be good, I agree. I think block constructed would be good indeed. I don't know, I honestly don't know why they're not bringing it back. Alright, Questing Beast is such an underpowered card against Wicked Wolf. Alright, maybe I'm dead on board though. Maybe I am dead on board. Alright, so we go pass. Block that. I will block that. I will block that. Jump. So this way I take 6 damage. I think I want to jump. I think 5 damage here. Opponent draws a bunch of cards. How many cards? Only 3? I think that's fine. I'm gonna block like this. Gonna make the 2 Wicked Wolf indestructible. Are usually unbalanced because they aren't test much? Yeah, maybe they can test much. I don't know. Like, I think it's much better if they focus on, like, block and other thing rather than... Okay, so they draw 3 cards now off this Midnight Reaper, so that's very good. Hopefully they just don't have an Order of Midnight. If they have Order of Midnight, it's very bad. Alright, they just cast that. Interesting. I'm on 4 life. They could also have more Smith and Swordmaster, because they have 2 Knights currently. Alright, Krasis is a good draw, although I don't have that much mana. So it's not that good of a draw, unfortunately. Alright, what do we do here? I'm definitely gonna make a food with this. What else? I can play Teferi. I can play Teferi and bounce like the token. I think it will be okay. I'm just looking for lands here. I am just looking for lands here. Gonna bounce the token to death, because they also can't attack with Low Strike Beast anymore now. Alright, keep on drawing this shit. I really dislike this card. I really dislike Once Upon a Time. Can do 8/8 Hydra? Yes, can definitely do 8/8 Hydra. If you bounce the token, the 5/5 can't attack. Yes, yes, yes. No sound with the land? Yeah, sorry, I missed 3 points. Order of Midnight is a token? It is not. It is not. It's a creature that's turned into a land. No, it's not a token. So, my opponent could have ordered Smith and Sword Master to put me down to 2 life. So my life total is definitely in trouble here. They get Low Struck Beast. Okay. So they can make a token and then attack with a beast. But now my Wicked Wolf threatens to be a 5/5, so... I'm not sure they can send any combat here. Edgewood Innkeeper. Alright, to draw cards. Nice. Nice. If these two Once Upon a Time were lands, I would have been in a much better spot. Much better spot. Alien Trust is responsible for Field of Dead? Is he? I didn't know that. I think bouncing the Low Struck Beast would have been better. We would just give them 2 more tokens. And we're a 4 life, my friend. Oh, wow. Instead of using the adventure, they cast it? Interesting. Okay, I drew Temple Garden. We're very close to being dead in this board, unfortunately. Unfortunately for me. Is there a way where I can save myself? I'm gonna play Krasis 1/1 and turn it into a 4/4 with an Oko. I can also just steal something. What can I steal? I can steal the Murderous Raider. Yeah, I think I have to do that play. Yeah, if I do the play, then these 2 gets in. What do we do? 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 I don't know what I'm doing. I can't really count right now. So we're gonna play a Krasis for 2. Draw Nissa. Then I'm gonna switch these Goose for a 2/3 lifelink. And then I'll pass. Oh yeah, Marcel Mouse. Exactly what we did. Nice, nice, nice. Marcel Mouse said what we did. Very nice. Steal the 5/5 XD. Although now the Agent of Treasure's win con is not great. What is it? Ethereal Absolution? Nah. You can't put these cards in your Magic deck. They're fine if like they're in the sideboard of your Fires of Invention deck. Or in the sideboard of your Golos deck. But other than that. Alright, that is a flyer. And we did chump block with the Goose. Why not escape? I need the food to make the Wicked Wolf a 5/5 to block Love Strike Beast. Simikoko is better than Bant? I think so, yes. Our opponent's attacking with all. I'm very likely to be dead on board here. But we'll see. Alright. Good game. Opponent just did so much card advantage. And we were mana screwed with this 2 Once Upon a Time in hand. Virulent Plug? What's Virulent Plug? Oh, is it the 3 mana? Nice, I remember. The 3 mana, all the tokens get -2/-2. That would be cool. Mr. Mango, I've been away for a few months, and I'm looking to get back on Arena. Deck to start. How many rares had my Red-Black Aristocats from yesterday? Not that many. I think you can play Red-Black Aristocats. It's a very fun deck, and also very good. I don't know how many wildcard you have, but there's so many uncommons in that deck that maybe it's not that many. Alright, so Glass Casket, I think it's good enough to deal with the edge wall Innkeeper. Time Wipe and probably Tolsimir as well. I'm gonna finally board out all the Once Upon a Time. Board out Finale, board out Teferi. Alright. I can have Aether Gust, but maybe not. Yeah, maybe. Maybe one Aether Gust is okay. Rank Servana, the more colors you put in their deck, the better cards you have. The problem is that the more colors you put in your deck, the worse your mana base is. The more damage you take from your lands. And also Teferi isn't good against a very big chunk of the metagame. Same thing worth for Deputy. So, what about Veil of Summer? You think is good? Tamiyo definitely not, right? Veil of Summer I think is good against some scenarios, but sometimes just have it in your hand and it's kind of rotting. I don't know. I don't think I would love a Veil of Summer against this deck. I like Veil of Summer against like the Grixis, the Sultai, and the Mono Black deck. Basically any deck with Priest of the Forgotten Gods or any deck with Thought Erasure. What do you think about Simic Flesh? It's a very good deck. It's not great against the Adventure deck, that's why it's pushed out, and it doesn't have a great matchup against Field of Dead. I think it's more of a 50-50 thing. Exactly. Simic has consistency over power level. Alright, they decide to go for Lobster Keeping Beast instead of Edge Walling Keeper. Okay, I'll play Oko here on turn 2 of the game. It's a Tutorial deck. It is not, but I think it's worth to keep it in the sideboard. As I said, it's not really Sultai Grixis, it's more like Thought Erasure and Priest of the Forgotten Gods. I think of using Golos, the BBB, that drains for 1. I think it's too cute, Jadra, you don't need it. Okay, we draw Tolsimir. We have now a bunch of options. One of them is to make this into a 3-3 so that don't draw a card with a 5-5, but then it would be pretty bad. So I think what I'm doing here is just making a food, play a top land, and pass the turn and make a goose in their turn, a food in their turn. I don't know, Rivs. I have no idea on how to build Semi-Flash. You can't fail wishes for a Yaya. Ayaya. You hope they reprint Fetchland in Zendikar. Yes, that's what everybody hopes. Basically, everybody hopes that they reprint the cards that they don't own, and then they ban the cards they don't own. That's definitely the Magic player in a nutshell. Why not change food for Egae? Because I didn't want to lose my Oko. Alright, we create food. And now I go Tolsimir, shoot the Edgewall Innkeeper. Glass Casket is a good one. But I think that now that I have this Tolsimir, I'd rather do that. How was the Mill Yourself deck? Not very good. Unfortunately. Yeah, you can get bad fetches like this Fabled Passage. But it's okay, it's not that bad, it's playable. Alright, so we play Tolsimir. We shoot the Lovestruck Beast. Boom. Sorry, the Innkeeper. And gain 3 life. And now what do we do with the rest of the mana? So I definitely don't want to exchange anything. I can make a food into a 3-3 and then double block Lovestruck Beast. I think it's a pretty good play. There's no way Standard ever gets a fetch mana base again. I don't think so. I think it's possible. Especially on Arena where you don't have to actually shuffle your deck. Why not Nissa and Glass Casket? That could also have been a play. I prefer having these 2 bodies now. Also, this could be bad in case my opponent has like a removal spell. Let's say they pass the mana with 2 mana up for Nutrious Grasp and I can't fight anymore. I think I like to do this play. Also, your plan was good. The Nissa Glass Casket was also good. Chartakurs was a key indeed. Yes, Chartakurs was great. Could we keep the food and turn the beast into a 3-3? What did you ask me? The beast? Which beast? My opponent's creature? Yes, we could have also done that, but I don't think a 5-5 or a 3-3 makes that much of a difference. I'm just gonna triple block. Show disconnected. It's okay. His computer crashed. Alright, gonna go to the bathroom because I really need to, so might as well just do it. Just do it now. Toilet emoji, please. Did my opponent come back? Did my opponent come back here? Or they didn't? Why did I meet an interior decorator? Why? What do you need? You don't like my bed sheet? They're very nice. This is my tiny room. I have a word map behind the computer. I like my room a lot. It's very small. Has everything I need. All the magic cards. Alright. Take Forest. Play Nissa. And tap Temple Garden. Eat Lovestruck Beast. Animate this 3-3. Attack with everything. Where's the trophy? It's up there. You see? Up there, next to the Nicol Bolas Proxies and the Unstable Box and the Law Degree. How many kilos of bull cards are stuck under the bed? A lot. A lot. Do you guys think this story could be ever a competitive format? Maybe. Maybe in the future, yeah. What we need is an uncommon land. Tap 1 mana, sacrifice target non-basic land. Yes, yes, yes. I agree, Zork. I think Wasteland would be incredible. I do talk in Italian most of the time, but not when I stream. Because if I would only stream Italian, I wouldn't get 918 viewers. There's a bug for show. That's why it's not playing. I understand that for Angel. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do here. Trading Casket with a creature can be a nice thing to do. What do you mean, Jiverbello? Seeing Glass Casket. Oh, that's true. Glass Casket is an artifact. Our unfortunate opponent disconnected. Sinkhole reprint is needed. I think Wasteland would be much better. We both save, I think, standard and modern as it is. Offers them a direct challenge. I think playing ladder is much better than playing challenge. I think playing direct challenge is... I just don't like streamers that play direct challenges. I think it was cool before because I wanted to practice against Golos. Although, we did manage to do it and we just spent 5 minutes trying to do it. So it was very bad. If a casket dies as an elk, that will get the thing back though. Exactly. Alfred, don't make me ban you, please. Print Goblin Guide. I think they've printed enough good red cards recently. Sinkhole needs to be unbanned in Pauper. Does it? Yeah, I think Wizards just hates land destruction, but I think land destruction is super fun. Is there any way Jeskai Fires can beat goals? I mean, there must be, because a lot of people are playing Jeskai, so someone must have found the good plan to beat goals, I think. Reprint Counterspell. Yeah, I think that wouldn't do too much. That would be fine, but that wouldn't do too much. I think it's Wasteland. Unhealthy Modern. Oh, I think it would make Modern so healthy. All the random decks that work only with the lands would just disappear. Boom. Alright, that's a great keep. Turn 2 Oko as always. People play Oko decks and they lose to guess. I'm not sure. I think that was last week. Maybe this week things will change. Main deputy for goals? I mean, it's just only 2 deputy. I don't know how much will be. I see you've beaten my garbage 4-color stacks deck. Did I beat your garbage 4-color stacks deck? I really like the land destruction as well. Yeah, me too. Shed didn't get to see self-mill deck. Sorry, Raves. It's better if you didn't, because we didn't go very well. We played against basically all our opponent had Narset and Teferi, which isn't really a thing right now, but that is. How is this deck against Goldfield? It's probably bad. It's probably bad. Alright, Bonecrusher Giant. They were afraid of my Oko. And they were right being afraid of my Oko, because it would have come next turn. You've been trying Sultai Rock. I've tried also Sultai Rock, and I regret it so much that I crafted Yarok. Because I don't believe that card is good. Casualties of War? I don't know. Casualties of War looks to me like such a blowout if your opponent is a Veil of Summer. And I'm definitely going to bring in Veil of Summer against you. So just hope I don't draw Veil of Summer. How is Temple Garden better than Basic Land? How is Temple Garden better than Basic Land? It isn't, unless you don't want to spend money. I would recommend playing Temple Garden instead of Basic Lands. Alright, I'll play the Occam. I think my opponent's playing maybe Phoenix. I don't know what they're playing. It's a Sabotage. I bet. Sure. I think for the first time, right now, the best of one metagame is healthier than best of three. I played best of one yesterday. I had a lot of fun. But hell is it fun. Alright, let's thin the deck. I'm going to play Utrecht this weekend. I am not. I'm going to leave on Monday for Los Angeles for the MC. Blue-Red Flash. I've never seen... I read every comment in the chat, but long messages I can't read them, Mr. Logger55. I'm basically the internet right now, where I would never read something that's longer than 2 sentences. I'm basically a Salvini supporter. I cannot read more than 2 sentences. So you can only talk to me with slogan, or just one sentence message. I think Simic Bantrap is the best after Golos. It could be, yes. Our opponent counter both of my spells. Next one though will be a good one. Hydroid Krasis is cannot get countered. Maybe I'm just going to play this though now. I'm just gonna play Reason. Is Mono Blue Mill worth crafting? I mean, what do you mean worth crafting? Tell me. Alright, let's play Leafkin Druid. Okay. Alright, double the Hydroid Krasis. Hope my player doesn't play Cabal Therapy. Mango, what's the shortcut of blocking multiple zombies? You click like here, then you click here, then you click here, and then you click on the zombie. Or if you have a lot of zombies, there's a number here, like there's like 5, and you click on the 5, and you... I would suggest not crafting Field of Ruin, if you want to craft something. Alright, they put a stop in my upkeep. Why is that? Oh, shock my Risen Reef in the upkeep? Cool. Just craft it, man. Exactly, Mausin. Mausin has the right attitude. Alright, opponent. Oh, are they going to copy the shock with expansion explosion? Is that what's happening? How do you feel about the ban list? Field of Golos should be banned. Ban list ban. Wizards ban. No, I think right now it shouldn't. Let's wait for the MC in Los Angeles, and then we will tag Wizards in every post to hope to ban things. Mangomo is looking forward to your videos. Nice, thank you, Dodela Cruz. There's a new video today about vintage. Or my opponent decided to just take a step of 10 minutes, 10 seconds in every step. Alright, I'm gonna play a large crazy. I think it's a 7-7. I haven't done the math, but I think that... It is a 7-7, nice. I'm trying to make abs and mid-range work. Yeah, mid-range decks are so-so right now. Can you send me your list? Yes, Mausin, send the list. Royal Science, nice. Plus 0, boom, 6 damage through me. They have 1 card in hand though. Gonna play a Fabled Passage, also known as The Problem, according to some person in the chat. I take the last land, Plains. Why 7-7, not 6-6 plus top lane? Because I think a 7-7 is slightly better. I think a 7-7 could just avoid a large Brambor Cutthroat. And I didn't think 2 damage would matter. I mean, of course, I got kind of punished by the Royal Science there. Alright, this is an 8-8 now. They have 1 card in hand. Hopefully they finish the good cards. Okay, they have 0 cards in hand now. And we have an 8/8 drop 4 cards game for life. I'm very happy that I drew Krasis against the flash decks. Is it cold? Yes, it is cold. What's with the scarf? 2 days ago I slept with, I don't know, but I just got cold 2 days ago. So right now I'm just still a little bit cold, and I'd rather just always put the scarf on whenever I'm cold. My neck is very sensitive. I think the opponent's deck might be good versus Golos. It might. I'm very glad. I'm very glad if it is. Alright, so I'll play Wicked Wolf. Yeah, I think this turn is... you know what, I'm gonna do the good old Krasis into Krasis. Usually what you wanna do with these games is like play Krasis, do something, play Krasis, do something. Whatever, I'm just gonna play Wicked Wolf, eat that. Attack the Royal Science. Yeah, whatever. When did you go Mythic? When did I go Mythic? When? When did I reach Mythic? Some days ago, I don't remember. I love my Legacy video on Hyper Show. Very fun, thank you. Druid is free. Yes, Druid is free. That's pretty funny. I think I wanted to just cast spells. I don't want to go... I don't know, whatever. Game was super easy. Veil of Summer. It's a strong one. Mystical Dispute and Negate are all strong ones. Glass Casket. I don't know. Alright. I'll board out, I think, Risen Reefs and Leafkin Druid and Once Upon a Time. Final of Glory looks bad as well. Yeah. I think it's too many cards that I'm boarding out. So let's bring back in something. I think I want the Glass Casket, actually. Do I want the Glass Casket? Probably not, yeah. Let's have like this. 59 cards. One Once Upon a Time, it's okay. Is your deck concession to the Field of Dead decks? Yes, I think it's good. Where can you find my Legacy video? You go on channelfireball.com every day and you look all the Mango's video. There's more than 300 in the history. I've done basically 2 videos per week for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years at this point. Channel Fireball. It's the best free website to check articles of Magic. Alright, this is a very good end. It's missing a payoff, like a Krasis or a Nissa would be great. But other than that... Ooh. Ooh. Do you think the Legacy meta is healthy at the moment? Yes, I believe Legacy is always... I want to pay something for content. Yeah, Castle. That's why... You can buy cards from Channel Fireball. That is a way to support them. If you want to support Channel Fireball. If I'll open now Magic Arena after 2-3 months, what do you suggest to do? What do I suggest to do if you open Arena after 2-3 months? That's a good question. I don't know, Alfie. Maybe just get up to 5,000 gold with the quests and then play some drafts. Alright, I didn't want to jam a Teferi because I have so many protection spells for it. If they play 2-1, I'm just gonna let it go. I don't want to crack a food to counter the 2-1 flash. How do I get this Decklist? Exclamation mark deck. Or if you are on computer, you use the Carbo Live app. Do you have a Patreon? I don't, Logger. But you can subscribe to my channel right now. I have Brilliant Legacy Yoko with Mox Opal. Any ideas? No, but you seem like you have good ideas. So I leave you all the work. Draft is the fastest way to grow your collections, correct? Yes, draft is the fastest way to grow your collection. Alright, my opponent unfortunately doesn't have many good draws on the other side. I mean, I say unfortunately, but I'm honestly very happy. Always happy to beat the Flash deck. Do you think will ever be a total switch from empty? I don't know. Maybe in the future, but right now it doesn't look to be anything close to that case. Alright, I think I'm just gonna plus this, because that could have a shock. And they have a Goose to block the Sailor, so the Sailor is doing nothing. Can Kitties come back in Standard? I mean, that never would require them to reprint Mox Amber and Agent Excavator, so looks like a no to me. You can play modern cards in Legacy, yeah. Yes, you can play anything in Legacy that isn't banned. Legacy is healthy largely because it has the best interaction ever. It's not only Force of Will, I think it's Wasteland. Sure, Force of... Yeah, I mean, I guess both. Force of Will and Wasteland. Alright, what do they do? They're bouncing my Teferi? Sure. Yeah, Veil is very good against that deck. It'll take a while to put all the modern Legacy Vintage into Arena. I don't even know if they... I mean, they obviously don't care about Vintage. Alright. I'm gonna play Teferino, plus it. It's pretty boring, but I'm gonna just slowly win the game here. I guess next turn I'm gonna play Krasis for 4. That would be good. Maybe modern, yeah, maybe. I think that was the, let's say in 2 or 3 years, historic will be. And that's Vintage Cube and Arena though. Yeah, that would be nice. But yeah, Vintage Cube and Arena would be nice. I think I could do like Standard Cube or Historic Cube. In Pauper, Jessica is the most successful deck, although I like Tron. Tron is my deck in Pauper. It's very fun. Whereas in Modern sucks, but in Pauper is very fun. What's my daily job? I'm a content producer. I make articles, videos, and in the morning I stream. These that you're watching right now is actually my job, as weird as it sounds. Alright, I just keep on doing the same turn over and over. It's not the most exciting things, but that's what they're up to. Answering question from Twitch chat is definitely my job. Are you heading to Australia in December? I am not Aussie Temple. That would be amazing, honestly. If Australia wasn't 34 hours away from where I am, I would love to come to Australia way often. Australia is great. Maybe Australia was actually the best place I've ever been. Australia and Canada top 2, probably. Alright, just gonna make a token here. And untap. I'm just lazy, I don't want to crack that. Alright, I have to crack that now, unfortunately. New Zealand, oh yeah, New Zealand. I forget about New Zealand sometimes. Although my friend Zentakashi is from New Zealand. I definitely have to go to New Zealand at some point. I don't know when, though. Can you fly to Singapore direct from your home city? No. I live in a very small town, so I have to like do 3 or 4 changes every time I fly to anything. Lava Coil. Sure. Wish I would do the 5x. Opponent just tried to stay alive so long. It's pretty boring, but yeah. Born and bred. What does it mean, born and bred? What does it mean that, LC Temple? Born and bred. I've never heard that say before. If New Zealand is better, why all of the New Zealand come to Australia? I don't know how to answer. Maybe New Zealand is better as a place to visit. I don't know. Alright, with this deck we are currently undefeated. Bread means raised. Nice. Oh, okay. Braiding pool. So the braiding pool is a pool that raised. Okay. Ooh. Whoa. I won a mythic rare that I already owned, so I got 40 gems. Thank you, Magic Arena. Let's open a pack. I want to open what do I want to open? I don't know. Definitely not a Sorcerer Spyglass. I should have definitely said something. Oh, Mastery Tree. Let's put a ball. Whoa, do I get a Great Ange extension? Or what is it called? Art? Nice. Too bad that card is not great right now. As an MPLer, do you pay taxes in USA? I pay taxes everywhere. That's not a joke. Whenever I win something in America, which is very often, I mean, which is very often because they just make more tournaments in America, not because I win them often. Last places wins money right now. So whenever I get prizes in America, American government takes the 30%, and then here in Italy, I pay the rest of the taxes because I pay the rest of the taxes here in Italy. So that's it. It doesn't matter if I am an MPLer. It's just that I live in Italy, so I pay the taxes here. Hey Mengu, how many wins did you do in the 12 event? 9. New Zealand job market is terrible. No money in the economy? Oh, come on, don't say that. That's not true. There's way worse country than New Zealand. Mengu offers a coffee to all Italian people with taxes. Definitely do that. Have you ever considered the possibility to move to USA? Honestly, right now I don't want to do that. I live very well here with my family, my girlfriend, and everything. Still young, maybe in the future it will happen, but right now I plan on staying here for at least 3 more years until my girlfriend will have finished all the studies. So out of the 3,000 prize, what do you keep in the end? Not much, Kilo, but that's basically normal. It's okay. Taxes is a big thing, and I'm happy to pay them in exchange of having all the services free here in Italy. Earning USD must be pretty good living in a small town in Italy. No, it's not. Where I live has a higher cost of life. The problem with Italy is that the cost of living is pretty high. Like I would say, whenever I go to, I was very surprised when I went to Japan or Australia or even America, the things were cheaper very often than here in Italy. But the salaries here in Italy are way lower. That's why I think there's a little bit of complaining and problems. But I think for me everything is great here. I would never complain on how. Whoa! I almost missed the Once Upon a Time. In Italy, the food is better than everywhere. It is. It definitely is. Also, my father is an amazing cooker, so I just enjoy the whole food experience very well. Weather in Italy is pretty much perfect. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not a fan of cold weather. And here in Italy, we have not that long time of hot weather. I prefer Spain, if I have to say. I prefer Spain weather than Italian weather. Our opponent has Plaza of Harmony in the deck. I don't know what they're playing. I'm not American, but you're missing how expensive tent is in the big cities. Rent. I'm sure. I didn't say the big cities. That's why I didn't say the big cities. Alright, so I can go Oko, turn the Deputy into an Elk, and then Teferi plus. What do you guys think about that? You know what I'm doing here? I'll play Oko and make a food. Yes, I think that is better. Why cast upon a time too early? Because if I find Goose, I would have played Goose turn 1, Teferi turn 2. Social Security and health insurance acts is usually better in Europe, so that might explain higher wages in US. Or my opponent must have kept a hand without green in the... Also, no attacks is weird, but yeah, whatever. I don't care if there are no attacks is weird. What do we do? I think now... Alright, I'm definitely winning the game. I just want to know what is the best way to carry the advantage. I think it's Risen Reef. Oh, if I alter the Deputy, it doesn't come back? Oh, I didn't know that. Nice to know. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna make this a 3/3 and attack then. Attack for 3. Opponent goes to 17. Pass. Yeah, how does that Deputy works with Alco? So, I guess if my opponent passes again, I'm gonna try and see what happens, just to show. It'll still keep the Teferi 3 under it. Oh, why opponent you conceded? I wanted to see how it worked. Alright, so playing against the Goals Field, which should be a bad matchup if they draw normally. But my opponent was probably... do you have Mulligan in Airston? Does Mulligan exist in Italy? Sorry, in Italy. In Airston? It's possible to counter sacrifice spell. No, you can't. No need to test if you understand the rules. Sorry. Alright, because my opponent had like HS, maybe they didn't know they could mulligan. How do you mulligan in Airston? Mulligan rules are always different in every game, right? Mulligan is allowed in Italy? Yeah, kinda. Alright, so what do we do here? I mean, it's kind of funny, but... What do I sideboard? Also, do I have any bad cards in my deck? Probably not. Can we just roll it like this? No sideboarding? Oh wait, I don't have sleeves. Wow, I don't have sleeves. You have a starting hand that you select the card that you don't want, and then you draw the same number. Oh really? You draw the same number? So there's no punishment for mulliganing on Arston? Why? In Arston, you can pick what you keep from the hand and mull the rest, but only once. Understand now? Okay. You get one less card. You get one less card or not? I don't understand. Some people said not. Alright, I drew the Gilded Goose, so there's no point in casting. I guess I have to cast once upon a time. Otherwise, it doesn't cost more. I'm looking for, maybe Deputy? So, Risen Reef, it's a card advantage card, which is nice to have. Deputy is insurance for the future. I think I'll take an insurance for the future. I think about the future. Mango thinks about the future here. Arsenal Mulligan is like a partial Paris. The old ADH Mulligan. So unfortunately, I have no clue on what the ADH Mulligan and the Paris Mulligan is. But I understand now. Okay, so I'm going to be playing Oko. I think Oko turn 2 is better than Teferi turn 2. Because Oko works just very well with Goose. It just makes the Goose a Llanowar elf. Instead, the Teferi doesn't. I just can't cast Oko anymore next turn. Instead, now I can play another 3-drop next turn. I guess the cards return when Deputy leaves the battlefield. But why transform it to 3-3 instead of creating the food? Oh, the card return... Well, okay, I understand now, Castle. I understand now. So when the Deputy leaves the battlefield, the token returns. But Deputy is just a 3-3 with a Teferi beneath it. I understand now. Alright, I drew the 4th land, so I can cast what? Not much. Not much I can cast. I'll probably just cast a... I think I'll cast a Teferi. I'll cast a Teferi. It doesn't do much. I think it's better than a Krasis for 2. I think Krasis for 2 is just bad. Here. Yes, Silka QT, tell me. You've tagged me. You've successfully tagged me. Now what? I can also bounce my Goose. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. I think bouncing my Goose is okay. Just, you know, I just have to do it at some point. I might as well do it now. I have the spare mana. I had the spare mana anyway. You are the player who played Versus. I made the deck myself. Made to diamond. Nice, Silket. I'm glad you did build your own deck and are successful with it. Alright, let's get an island with this Fabled Passage. You would have saved the Deputy, the Loyalty on... Oh, a good play. I wanted to draw good cards like Nissa, and I successfully dig deeper to find a Wicked Wolf, so I'm glad with my play. Alright, I'm going to turn either a food or a goose into an elk here. What is the best to turn into something? I think I'll turn a food into an elk. If they play the hand, is not particularly good here because we just make the wicked wolf uncounterable, indestructible. Do you think Esper Dance is tier 1? No. Then I pass here. Even at 1 blue mana increase to represent, I don't know, whatever my opponent wants to. Is the opponent even on Field of Dead? They might be playing Gates. Now, we played against this game earlier, remember? You remember Doom? We played against Manwhale HS earlier. They were playing the Field of Dead. Do you find it awkward that Andrea is also feeling a given name? Yes, very awkward. Whenever I know who I am. Alright, I'll plus the fairy. Now, I have some options here. Shh. Golos. For the goose. I think I want to do that. So, let's play Risen Reef first. Yes, just get more information. Take action, okay. Now, I want to play Forest. I want to make a food with this. And then I want to change the goose for... Okay, the goose for the Golos. And then I attack for 6. Taking the Golos is vulnerable to Teferi, yes. But I think my opponent is not doing very well if they play Teferi to bounce Golos this turn. Yeah, Bocelli thinks the same, definitely. Yes, wait. Oh, I got your joke now. Wow. Wow, Aussie Temple. Wow. Just wow. Why give them the goose and not food? Because I want to keep the food for the Wicked Wolf. And I want to activate... I don't know why, actually. That's a good question. Alright, I draw Risen Reef. I kind of want to go Deputy on the Krasis. Yes, I'll do that. So I'll go Deputy on Krasis. Is Andrea Bocelli still famous? I think Andrea Bocelli is... last Andrea Bocelli album, I think is first in America, which I don't understand, but let me just check it. Bocelli... First America. Because I said I heard something like that. Yeah. Bocelli was like #1 in America with the album C. But then again... Who am I? Alright, so we plus the fairy. We probably plus... But you can make more food with the goose. I can, but that would be mana hungry. And I'd rather spend my food other ways. Okay, I draw more Okos. What is the next card? Deputy, that's good. Alright, so what do we want to do here? I think I want to just turn the food into a elk and attack with everything. Everything not Risen Reef. Yeah, I'll attack like this. You prefer Pavarotti. Yes, but Bocelli can make new songs and be first. Pavarotti is dead, so right now people listen more Bocelli. It's time to say goodbye. Still a song. Yeah. I don't know, honestly. Attack with Reef to still feel that lead. What? Okay, so if they play the hand here, they kill all my permanents. Sorry, all my creatures. But I let the Wicked Wolf resolve. If they play Planar Cleansing, it's bad. Yeah, I guess they wouldn't go for it because they just went for land first. Alright, they're on 10, so they're still alive here. Not drinking. Yeah, that's basically what I said, Bolsig. I mean, Bocelli can still be first in the charts. Pavarotti can't anymore. That's just fact. Can Mango sing? Under the shower, sometimes I sing, but I'm definitely not a good singer. Okay, so we want this Golos to go. Do we want the Golos to go? Alright, what is the plan now? Ghost is legendary. Oh, no, che cazzo fa? Oh, can't you. Alright, I was just afraid I just misclicked. So Ghost is legendary. Yeah, the rope. The rope is coming. Also have 0 time bank. I'm here. Alright, I have a line here. Let's see how does it go. Nissa. Puttana boia, dai. Come on. Alright, I have this line, guys. I don't know how good it is, but I also have not much time. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Alright. So we beat Golos, but game 1 I definitely got super unlucky. This game, I don't know, they didn't play a sweeper, but even if they did, Wicked Wolf does